Good morning, everyone. Arizona, just on the border of Utah. So it is currently 3:45 in the morning. I've been out here for actually about an hour, just warming up the cats, checking in on everybody. To give you a little bit of a background, let's see here if I can switch this around. I was talking to a lady who had told me that she was caring for a cat colony of 35 plus, and she was concerned that spring was approaching quickly, and so we right now I actually have 4 kitty cats. Hi, sweet baby. Hi, sweet baby. So this is the biggest guy. The others look like little kittens, and I'll show you them in a minute. But luckily, this lady actually is located in Kanab, Utah, which is about an hour away. Temperatures dropping, we decided it's best to just trap them a day early, and then we know that our surgery slots are good to go. So I went over there early yesterday around 10 a.m. and we were able to trap 4 cats. We actually ended up trapping 6. I had 6 traps out. One of them had already been fixed, and then we just had an extra. So we let that little guy out for next time, but we have 4 surgery spots at Friends Humane Society, and the way we were able to get connected with them was through Catrific Rescue. So there's actually 3 different animal rescues that are involved in this. It's pretty frequent. That happens every so often. It takes a but yeah, so there's our process this morning anyway. Here. So I can check on these babies in the back. Sorry, guys. Okay. Hi, Riddle. And here we've got this little guy. So we got we got this one, guys. So we got 3 long-haired kitties. Oh, little sweet baby. They're just settled in and warm. They're pretty happy. Nobody's moved an inch, so they're not too scared. This is I've actually never seen feral cats so docile. But I mean, when they were pretty darn scared. But I think once they realize that we're not here to hurt them, then and it's always a good feeling. I think they're extra appreciative because it's pretty cold out here. So That's what's going on with these guys. So their surgery is at 8 a.m. And since we are an hour away from Best Friends, I'll be picking up the director of Catrific, the founder and director. They're pretty small, but I'll be picking her up around 6:45 this morning. And then we're adding an extra cat because she has a surgery slot for that one too. And then we're just gonna drop them off at 8 a.m. And then we're actually working on collaborating. So Catrific has only been going for a few years. Her and her husband has been doing this for quite some time, pretty much always in their personal lives. And so when we were talking, I met with her on Saturday, and there's just such a high need of animal help in Colorado City, Arizona. And it's a very, very small town. And if you know anything about their history, there's actually a Netflix documentary about it, something Pray and Obey. But they were under the direction of Warren Jeffs, all of the crazy stuff with the polygamist cult or whatever it was. So in the last 10 to 15 years, everybody that left that stayed here in Colorado City. And back in the day, they weren't allowed to have them. There was some kind of weird thing about that. But so this is like the first time anybody's had animals. So when you're walking around Colorado City, it's very much like the movie scenes you see in Mexico with animals just running around. And it's a problem. People a lot of the times will come from other areas and just dump animals out on the street. We actually are caring for a colony in our backyard, and there's about 6 to 7, and we were standing out there just the other day and someone drove by and dumped a cat, and that's so normal. It's crazy to see, but that's why I'm out here. Like I said, Fostering Love Rescue's primary location is in Larkspur, Colorado. That's where we are doing all of our horse rescue and just the horse-related things at the sanctuary. But I'm more on this mission trip to try to help out this community because there's a big disconnect. When I first got here, there were 6 puppies running around with a mama dog, and nobody said anything because that's just not unusual here. And then there was a tenant that abandoned 3 ducks. Used to be 20, and then as time went on, all of them died except for 3. And so it's just, again, one of the community barriers. There's just not enough resources. And in order to get to a vet, the closest one is an hour away. But even then, this area, I mean, people are hardly able to afford groceries, let alone care for something other than themselves. So we're really just hoping that in working with Catrific, we can try to help get them up off the ground a little bit more. We want to kind of link together and see if we can come up with a TNR program that is efficient and that the locals can get involved in. Right now, cats are getting poisoned and shot on the daily, trapped and drowned in trash cans, and it's awful. But if there was an education as to why or how we can actually help the population or decrease the population with TNR, then that's making a world of a difference for cats every single day. Outside of that, there's a huge need for dog rescue. I don't know how we're going to come to a conclusion to help that, but there are loose dogs running around everywhere, and people it's not that they're unaware of getting them fixed, but there's not this huge rush for it. And so there's just random litters of puppies all over. And so I think really what they need more than anything is education, education, education. So in April, they're going to start the community farmers market. So Catrific and Fostering the Rescues is going to get a booth set up there, and we're just going to start trying to educate. Hopefully we'll be able to increase our list of volunteers and just start helping people understand that these animals are individuals with lives that matter. And why does it matter? And how can we make them into family rather than foes? But now that everything's nice and warm in here, I'm going to go inside, try to get a couple more hours of shut-eye before we have our big day tomorrow. I'll be streaming live when we go and pick up the woman from Catrific. So stay tuned. We'll be checking in around 6:45. All right. Until next time. Thanks, guys.